All right, we're back for another update on the commissioner's minutes. We are at July 30th, 2024, Tuesday. And so we have some pending items. Of course, approved the minutes. They had pipe repair reimbursement, ditch maintenance, the second half of a real estate settlement. JFS hired Jay Spangler to their department. They released some funds for JFS expenditures. So later on in the afternoon, about 1 o'clock, they approved the QEP solar contract. They had indignant attorney fees. They had FCSC hired an employee. I have to look to see what his actual job title is, but they hired another person. They officially signed the contract for the bid process for the Hardin Hills beds, so that is official as of today. They talked about the donation program. So Hardin Hills was going to take the food that they had out there. They separated it into expiration dates of I'm not sure what happened, but they tried to separate it and it got confusing. And so they, some of the food is expired. So they're going to have to document that and get it off the books and then come up with a final. And then they will have to take those food items and put them out for all nonprofits to kind of bid on, sort of. So anyway, so those are the pending items that they did today. The Sheriff Everhart and Burns were there today. They talked about the dog pound, and they had a adopted dog where they grilled and they did things. And they actually adopted 6 animals out. They have 7 in right now, I think. They are working on a couple big cases. They're working on, Sheriff Burns is working on the JAG grants that are coming. The funds are ending, and so they're working on those. They have some audits that are coming up. They did talk about the solar reimbursement. So for the solar eclipse, the state was going to reimburse. They had applied for the whole $15,000 that they had for extra deputies and extra things, and they got that approved minus 20%. So the county is going to pick up the $3,000 to cover that, which means the fund. So they were kind of holding on to some of the last ARP fund, the funds, and so they can take that $3,000 out of that, and then they have a little pot of money that they can maybe use to the health department. I know the health department is in dire need and has been in to ask for those funds. They hired Travis Hackworth for the new school resource officer. They have 5 resource officers. They're really happy with that program. It's working really well. So we went down. So that was the sheriff's. We went down. They're still doing tours of the county departments. So we went down to the sheriff's office and toured all around. That's in the bigger video, so check that out. It's pretty incredible. We got to go in the cell block and in the back buildings and all the things. There's a long discussion about moving EMA over to like the back portion of the behind the conference room there. Now that's been in work for 2 years or so, and so they're trying to kind of get them a little separate so they have their separate entrance and they don't always have to come in through the front. So there's a big discussion on that. From the sheriff's office, we went down to Lifewise. If you've not been to the school down there, it's the old Golden Giants building down there by Save-A-Lot. So we kind of toured through there, see what's down there. It looks really good. Everything looks pretty good. And then at 1 o'clock this afternoon, RWE, the solar people came, and they did approve the resolution to do the contract with them, so you can listen to that. They're kind of just finishing up kind of those things and moving forward. We do have several videos if you go through the commissioners meetings, and you can kind of follow where it says the solar projects are if you want to get some more in-depth information on those. Maintenance did come. They were scheduled at 1:30, but they did come at 9 o'clock to do theirs. They're working on the Lifewise roof, has some leaks. The courthouse basement, they're gonna like take all the paneling down. They're gonna put glue down tile in the hallways, drywall it. They may be making another office down there. I don't have the plans to tell you, but that's kind of what they're talking. And then replacing some of the old doors down there, so it's gonna look all fresh and clean and brand new down there. So they're working on that. And I think that about wraps it up. So kind of a short and sweet. I know Thursday, there's just a couple things. I think Holly Underwood's coming in the morning on Thursday, so we'll have an update from that. And I hope you guys are having a good week, and we'll talk to you later. Okay.